Welcome back, Timberwolves. I'm Brianna Flask here with the TLAM Student News. We finally made it into the last quarter of the 2017-2018 school year. Of course, there's going to be a lot of testing, but there are still going to be a lot of fun things to look forward to. Here with us is Amisha Thacker with all you need to know about the fourth quarter.
With a new quarter comes new things, like testing and field trips and saying goodbye to our fellow 8th graders. Along with the fourth quarter comes many exciting field trips, such as the 7th grade SeaWorld trip and the 8th grade Universal Grand Adventures trip. Algebra, geometry, and biology all have different standards. There are high school credit courses which can affect their GPA according to their final scores. However, there are many benefits, for example, getting accepted into AP, IB, and ACE. Along with the fourth quarter comes something that we might not enjoy but is required, testing. These amazing 8th graders have made long-lasting memories through their 3 years of middle school, and we can't wait to watch them succeed. Make sure you're prepared for the end-of-the-year field trips and testing. Back to you, Brianna.
Our yearbook team has been hard at work, and they finally published the 2017-18 yearbook. While you can't order it online anymore, there are still ways to order it here at school. Here with us is Amanda Reese with all the information.
The end of the year is right around the corner, and you know what that means. Yearbook sales are starting, and your time to order is running out.
From organizing students' pictures to creating sports pages, this past year, Mr. Gamble's yearbook class has been working non-stop in order to capture all of TLAM's most memorable moments.
Meeting the deadline was somewhat hectic from all the pages that I was doing, but it was a fun experience, but overall, yeah, just stressful.
Previously, you could have ordered your yearbook online for just $35 using a credit card. But because we are so close to the end of the year and there are only so many copies available, the price has now been raised to $40, and you can now purchase with cash or money order only. All you have to do is go to Mr. Gamble's room 112, either before school or during the first 15 minutes of 5th period, and hand in your $40. Remember, no checks or credit cards are allowed.
I think this year's class, for the most part, has worked pretty hard. It feels like every year when we put a new book out, it's better than the year before. So yeah, I'm optimistic. We'll have to wait for the finished product though.
Only less than 150 yearbooks remain, and once they sell out, your chance to buy one is gone for good. For those who have already purchased a yearbook, they will arrive on the second to last week of school and will be distributed to you by the yearbook team.
So don't wait. Share your memories with family and friends and order your yearbook today.
Now it's time for some sports updates. First up to the plate, baseball. Here with us is Isadora with all the baseball season information.
There is only one sport that will knock you out of the ballpark, and that's baseball. Our baseball team practices extremely hard so they can try to win the rest of their games.
We practice regularly, Monday and Wednesday scheduled, and just fundamentals mainly, go over signs, pickles, picks.
Our baseball team has games every Tuesday and Thursday. Although the team has lost 2 games, they are still trying their hardest to win the rest of their games to try to keep their championship title they won last year.
We're just taking it game by game and hoping practice is really helping us.
The coaches are Coach Mitchell and Coach Darga. They have prepared the boys to win all the games for the rest of the season. The TLAM baseball team had just a game on April 3rd against the Darnell-Cookman Vikings with a win of 18-2. With all the preparation they have, all of TLAM believes they can be the best. This was Isadora Kerneath. Back to you, Brianna.
Students came to the school, even though it was raining, to help around cleaning up. Here with us is Isabella Sees, one of our very own NJHS members, to tell you how this cleanup went.
It's been a while since we've had a full campus cleanup. Luckily, in celebration of Earth Day, students from TLAM volunteered to clean and paint the campus on April 21st.
Organized by Ms. Harvey, around 20 NJHS volunteers and parents came to TLAM to help clean the campus. Although the weather was stormy, it did not rain on their parade. Staying inside, the volunteers cleaned teachers' classrooms and moved books in the library. After this, they organized testing folders. And if you haven't noticed already, they painted the bathroom stalls and did a fabulous job. Thank you to everyone who helped out.
It's evident as we look around campus that the cleanup was a success. This is Isabella Sees at Twin Lakes Academy Middle. Back to you, Brianna.
It's time to end off our program with our student and teacher spotlights. In the spotlight this week is Allie Newell, showing her skills off outside of school. Here with us is Christian McLeod with All About Allie.
Allie Newell is a fellow TLAM student in school. However, outside of school, she's a CrossFit athlete, balancing grades and working hard.
After school, I go to the gym for the 5:30 class, and I stay there until 6:30. My max back squat is 225. My max clean and jerk is 145, and my max snatch is 120. I was in one competition a few years ago, and I got a max lift, but I was the only one in my weight class, so I won by default.
Even though Allie doesn't always succeed, she finds a way to bounce back from her failure.
I train with the Mansion High girls weightlifting team, and my coach is starting a new traveling team.
Allie also participates in a competition called the CrossFit Games.
For the CrossFit Games, every week there's a set workout, and you do that and enter your score and get placed in your region. So you can win in your region.
This is Christian McLeod. Back to you, Brianna.
As you can see, our sports teams here at TLAM are phenomenal. For our upcoming 6th, 7th, and 8th graders, you may be interested in trying out next year. For those of you who are considering it, you may be wondering how. Don't worry, because Shailene is here to tell us all about upcoming sports next year.
Planning on playing sports next fall? Here's what you need to know in order to be eligible for tryouts next year.
In order to try out, you need to turn in a sports physical, including this packet that must be filled out by your doctor and parent. You can receive this physical from Dean Joyner in room 171. You will not be able to try out or play sports if this is not completed and turned into Dean Joyner and transported into your Planet HS account.
So Planet HS is a great place to have all of your information. It's where we can look at your files, keep everything updated, and your eligibility is something that we can track better to make sure that you are eligible to play sports. So make sure that you have your Planet HS account already set up before fall. It's something that you can do really easily over the summer, and that's a great way to get ready for sports here at TLAM.
Our fall sports are football and volleyball, which both start in August. Not only do you need to turn in paperwork, but you need to work hard and focus on your grades.
We check the last quarter grades from your previous year to see if you're eligible. So make sure that you're getting your grades up, keeping them up, so that you're ready to play sports here at TLAM.
Let's not forget what's important here. If you want to try out for fall sports next year, you have to give your best effort and make good grades these 9 weeks.
Now that we're done covering baseball, let's move into track. Our boys and girls season is almost over, and CDs is right around the corner. Here with us is Alexis Thomas with all the information.
There's one sport that'll knock you off your feet. That's track. I'm Alexis Thomas, and our track team has already been formed.
The girls' head coach is Robert Bledsoe. The boys' head coach is Patrick Conklin. They are training the players to get ready for each of their meets.
Well, at first, at the beginning of the season, we work on endurance training so that they can work on their long distance running and they're being able to increase their wind. We teach them how to get over various, obstacles.
Track athletes train very vigorously, so they have to stretch before they begin their main events during practice.
We practice every Tuesday, and we have meets on Mondays and Wednesdays. Every day we get out there, we run a mile to get into shape, and we practice our events.
So track and field actually has numerous events. There are short distance, there's long distance, and then there's field. Those are the main 3 categories.
The players are also ready for this season to begin.
I know we can do really well this season, so I'm hoping that we get a lot of training in and we do great during the track meets.
Come out to support our boys and girls track team. Back to you.
And finally, with our last story of the day, our teacher spotlight. Many of you may have seen him around school, but for those of you who don't know him, we're here to introduce you to Mr. Bledsoe. Here with us is Elizabeth Carlson with all the information.
Hi, my name is Elizabeth Carlson, and you may know one of TLAM's most amazing coaches and math teachers. His name is Coach Bledsoe. Let's take a look at all the amazing things he's done for our school. Coach Bledsoe coaches boys soccer and girls track. He also teaches 3 standard classes, 2 advanced, and 1 intensive math class. In his classes, the students learn many different ways.
So we did paper fillable projects, and we took notes, and sometimes we worked in our workbook.
According to his students, he's very easy to talk to. Coach Bledsoe believes his classes are very successful.
We take our mid-year scrimmage and our mock scrimmage, and on both of those assessments, my students outperformed the Duval County District itself, so I do feel that my classes are successful.
Coach has done a lot for TLAM. Make sure you say hello or give him a high five when passing him in the hallway. Thank you, Coach Bledsoe, for all the things you've done for our school. Once again, my name is Elizabeth Carlson, signing out.
And that's a wrap for this episode. Make sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel for more of our content. This is Brianna Flask with the TLAM Student News signing out.